United States Olympic Committee Training Design Symposium. 2007, Sue Enquist, UCLA retired coach of 27 years, Training Design Pre-Competition Phase, Creating a Culture of Excellence. This original lecture was about an hour, and these are audio notes of that lecture. Mission: create organized, fair system. Create environment of sustained excellence. Create culture of excellence within every level. Softball is a failure sport. That is, 6 out of 10 hits equals Olympian. Athlete and coach must deal with this failure and develop fair, excellent environment and culture. Champions triad: team, opponent, game. A championship mindset must have buy-in. The team. 33% rule applies everywhere. Third of people, athletes, will suck the life out of you. That is, they're complainers, negative attitudes, and pessimists. 1/3 will be in the middle and be on fence to go up to the top third or down to the bottom third. Top third buys in and has no fear. Middle third can be recruited to top third. Coaches must manage lead team or all thirds. Coach must build confidence from within. 30 years ago, only super committed females competed, and because of Title IX, more female athletes who may be less committed to compete are on teams. And I suggest the same mindset could be with males as well, where you'll have some super committed athletes and some not so committed athletes. So coaches have to be clever enough to design training programs and training designs so everyone ultimately wants to develop and get better. The grinder. Super committed athletes may be less of your team. Sport is timeless. That is, text, internet, technology move fast. Learning and mastery, on the other hand, takes patience and time. Athletes have their own world via the internet, text, Facebook, Twitter, etc. To understand athletes, you must communicate in their world, culture. Document success and pound it into their heads via goals. Example, athlete writes down goals. Coach write down goals too. Training log, journal also documents success and shows development. Rest days are built into training all the way through championships. Theme days excite, stimulate athletes. Example, partier after training, or some type of theme which gets the athletes thinking about something else, which will motivate and stimulate them further and farther beyond what you're actually doing. If you can make a competition out of just about anything that you're doing, athletes typically will get more motivated and stimulated to train, and that could be part of your theme. Opponent. Most athletes have not been taught emotional discipline of a champion. Many athletes focus too much on opponents, which creates nerves, stress, anxiety. Some are so focused on opponent, they do not focus on own abilities. The opponent is just a formality. Emotional discipline will keep athletes focused on improvement and abilities. That is, they know how to execute emotional discipline and technical and tactical skills. Coaches' words are very heavy. Training and preparation allow athletes to develop and believe in their abilities. Mental toughness is ability to take and adapt to blows or setbacks. Emotional toughness is ability to manage feelings. Coaches must adjust, be flexible during super highs and super lows. Coaches need to ascertain what athletes' sport IQ is and how well they read situations. Feedback is key to developing sport. IQ. The game. We are all under the umbrella of the game. The game has certain absolutes. Example, match size, length of match, weight classes, etc. Or you could really choose any sport. All sports have their absolutes. As an example of softball, all of the base lengths are going to be the same. The bats are going to be the same. The balls are going to be the same. The innings are going to be the same. So there's always going to be absolutes in whatever particular sport you're in. Greco-Roman is going to have its particular absolutes. Freestyle has its particular absolutes, etc. Game gets bigger for some athletes, and they lose focus. Athletes who consistently excel love the game and everything it brings. Game will take care of athletes if they honor the game.